Good morning, guys. Today we are in my back room, which is basically my ship station. And as you can see, I have these packages that are ready to be shipped out. I actually packaged them up yesterday and I didn't have time to make it to the post office, so I knew I would be doing it today. I wanted to show you guys the things that I deem are very important to have back here at my ship station. So number one, you definitely need to get you a printer. I got this printer from Facebook Marketplace and it gets the job done. It's an Epson XP 4200 Expression Home is the name. And then I bulk order printing paper from Amazon, which this has been lasting me probably, it seems like over a year almost. So I haven't bought printer paper in a minute because it came with like, I think 3 packages of the copy and print 20. And it was a pretty good deal and it's been lasting me. So yeah, you need to have your printer. If you want, you can get a label printer, which has the adhesive labels on one side that you just stick to your package. I don't know which one is cheaper, but definitely the old school way is a little bit easier. And it just got even easier because someone left this in the hallway of my apartment. Now, there's a space where people will leave things, to gift to other people instead of just throwing it in the trash. And I actually have been wanting one of these. So this is it's called Marigold, and it has a very sharp blade that cuts paper. So this is what my labels look like when I print them off. And this has actually been saving me a lot of time. Usually I will cut them with these scissors, and it's actually it's a lot of handwork involved with cutting this paper with scissors. It's not major, but this is just way easier. I can just slice and cut my labels. So I 100% recommend you getting one of these paper cutters. I don't know, it cuts other things too. I don't know exactly what it's called, but this one is Marigold. So this is an essential in my opinion. Another essential, if you're going to be shipping your packages out and printing from a printer instead of a label printer, or even if you are using a label printer, you need to be using a website like pirateship.com. That's what I use, and it generates cheaper labels for me at a discounted rate. I actually just ordered some art from an artist in Florida, and he makes cutout rugs, and he was telling me how I've saved him so much money. He usually has to pay $60 to ship his rugs out at the post office, and now he only had to pay $20. So you'll get the best rates from a website like Pirate Ship or ShipStation. There's one called Vico that I was about to try out, but I think Pirate Ship is a little bit it's the easiest for me. Another essential are these boxes that I use to put my jewelry in. I order them in bulk from Amazon, and if you get them on a subscription basis, they'll give you a little discount. So the next order of this size of the box is coming in August 3rd for me. So I set it to come in every 4 weeks or so. I also get these bigger ones, but I don't get these on a subscription because I try to order these as much. I try to use these smaller ones as much as I can and use the bigger ones when necessary. The next essential, if you're just starting off, you want to have good information in your packages and gifts that make the package more appealing and just welcoming and a good vibe for your customer. So I put my business card inside of my package. I even give them a nice sweet treat. And I make these incense cones that I include in there as a free sample, which also leads to sales of the actual cones. And I put the cones inside of this bucket. I make them in bulk, and so this is where I store them, in this bucket that I got from Home Depot. And then I have these little baggies that I put inside of the cones. Another thing, it's good to have a scale because sometimes you need to weigh your packages or weigh items. Like, I set most of my stuff to be like 3 ounces. I preset it as like a preset shipping profile in Pirate Ship, but sometimes you have heavier items that you do want to measure out. So when I have the heavier ones, I measure them out with this scale. I think I just got this scale from like someone I used to work with. If you're making jewelry, I think that you need to have polishing pads, because you need to like polish your jewelry out before it goes out, just in case you've been touching it. And then let me tell you guys about these business cards. So I started off, well, I've had different designs in the past. I'll show you guys another design that I had in the past. This was probably one of my first designs for my jewelry journey. And then I upgraded the cards to look like this. I did a photo shoot with the guy, and he took these photos, which I really liked, so I put them on the card so the people could see who I was, and then they could see some of my art. You know, just keeping it really simple. And now my latest upgraded design is this business card with the essentials to my link tree, my information, and again, just a picture of my designs, so when people pass it out, they can see like, wow, this is cool jewelry wrapping. So that is my business card. Now, as far as like, I had like created a discount code that I was printing out because I was like, oh, this will save time. And it kind of was. It was effective. People were definitely using this coupon code and checking out on my website. Like, this coupon code has had a lot of uses because of me putting this in my package. But I also decided to upgrade that because it's just like easier for me to like not have to print it out and cut it out when I run out of them. I just have a ton of these cards already ready, which say the same thing with the discount code. It's a little harder to see, so like when I do reprint, I'll probably use a darker font, but still effective. And then I have these cards that direct people here to my YouTube, where you all are watching this video at. And I also gave them a copper jewelry maintenance frequently asked questions so that, you know, I can answer some of the questions for people who have never had copper jewelry. In this box down here, this is the rest of the cards. I ordered them in bulk, so the rest of the cards, I have a ton of them. Like, I have like 1,000 of each. And then you need ink. You gotta keep your ink on deck, so I'm always keeping my ink replenished. It's good to have markers. If you don't have your labels printed already and you know, package something up, you wanna write the person's name on it so that you know which label to match to the package. And it's really good to have an X-Acto knife for cutting boxes and other things you might need to cut. You also need a tape to save time. Amazon Basics tape is pretty cheap. For some reason, the last order I had, it took forever. It took like 2 weeks for them to deliver this tape to me. So I ended up buying this tape. I haven't tried it out yet, but it was just another brand on Amazon. This is like, I use this as like trash to put my scraps in. And most of it's recyclable if you recycle. And then in here, I have like condensed boxes that I get from like various places like Amazon or wherever that I break down, and like bubble wraps and stuff that I get from different packaging. I cut these down and I use them as insulation for my packages. Instead of having to buy bubble wrap, I could just use like cardboard to protect my boxes, which is what I did in this. And I have another video like kind of showing that. But lastly, what I'll show you, you need some cheap poly mailer bags, because this is like very thin. You can get a whole bunch. I order a big box of them where I have them in bulk, so I don't run out very often. And they give you like 1,000 units. I have my boxes set up here. So you guys should, you know, get these bags because they're one of the cheapest forms of shipping instead of like having to pay for the post office's packaging. But sometimes you might need to get, even though the post office and like this is free from the post office, but like I don't know how they charge when you use these packaging, so I just use my own. But if you did need to mail something priority mail, you can order a box of these flat rate envelopes on the post office's website for free. So those are the essentials that I keep at my desk workstation. I think I covered pretty much everything. I would recommend, I keep these baggies too, because sometimes I need to put items in these baggies, or if for some reason I run out of my boxes temporarily, I could use these baggies. I also use these at pop-up events. I need to order more because I have a pop-up event coming up, so I'm going to be ordering more of these, and I have a slightly bigger one. But yeah, those are the essentials that I use. Hopefully you found this video helpful if you're starting your business up and you want to, be successful and efficient and save money at the same time. It's good to have like a good setup that saves you time, has all the essentials for you having a nicely well packaged item. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.